Yeah, yeah.
Greetings and happy Monday. Happy Monday to one and to all. Welcome back to my channel for another video. Again, happy Monday. Perhaps it is Tuesday, depending upon where you are on the globe. Prayerfully, everyone is enjoying this picturesque and temperature friendly day, at least here on the East Coast in the DMV. Now, this is a story I've been following for a while, and today, latest update at 4:22 p.m. 4:22 p.m. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, and the President of El Salvador, has agreed that Kilmar GARCIA, and that is the young man that was deported to a prison in El Salvador, which ICE confirmed was a mistake. However, despite the order from a federal judge to effectuate as well as facilitate the return of Kilmar GARCIA was put on hold as the Trump administration filed a motion stating that the judge did not have jurisdiction. The Supreme Court ruled on Friday to also uphold that decision and facilitate the return of Kilmar GARCIA, who has been in the United States, a resident of Maryland, but a citizen of El Salvador, who escaped seeking asylum due to fears of gang violence. Now, there have been allegations that he is or was a member of MS-13, but the judge did not feel as though enough evidence was sufficient to uphold that decision. Again, Trump has stood firmly on his ground that it is out of his hands, and Mr. Blake, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, whom you see pictured, actually has agreed. He is a close partner with President Trump as it relates to immigration and deportation issues here, and has stated that to return him would be preposterous. You see them both in the Oval Office today, which is April the 14th, 2025. This is in Washington, D.C. This is a photo of Kilmar GARCIA, who was deported March the 13th. And this is the statement that you can read at your leisure if you are interested. So, breaking news, it appears that the fate of Kilmar GARCIA does not look too good. Now, there are representatives from Maryland, a couple of senators who are fighting this, and if they don't receive any type of recourse towards the end of the week, plans, according to reports, are made for them to travel to El Salvador in the efforts to return Kilmar GARCIA. So, as it stands, both presidents have agreed that Kilmar GARCIA will not be returned to the United States despite the error that was admitted by ICE agents. Your thoughts and opinions on this developing story, ongoing story, and the future that many who may face these issues have in store for them. Again, everyone, it's a brand new day. Give yourselves a round of applause for making it through and to another day because, as we know, many did not. So please be safe, be well, be healthier. And this is a lot to unpack because I'm sure this will set a precedent for many other cases. And we've seen many cases such as this coming up. I will say this, I expect, and I'm saying this at 5:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I expect mass protests in Prince George's and Montgomery County because there are many, many, many residents of Salvadorian descent. And when this first story first broke, there were protests, they were peaceful. But again, you have an element of people who are very anxious and unhappy. So my prayers are out for everyone, for the safety of everyone. Again, my disclaimer, everything that I speak of, please do not deem it as fear mongering. I actually live and visit some of these areas, and I know what I know, and what I see. Not everyone is MS-13. Not everyone with certain tattoos are gang related. If that were the case, then I would have to question many officers in blue. And maybe that should be something I'll do in the future to do some sneak snaps of the many officers that I see with certain tattoos that may be questionable to others. Again, I cannot attest to whether or not this man is or was a member. Again, these are the assertions which led to his arrest, even though an order was given in 2019 to protect him from being deported. So, again, there are so many moving parts to this story, but this is the latest update on Maryland resident. And those of you that leave comments, please make sure you're paying attention to what I'm saying, please. I said he is a Maryland resident, not citizen, resident. There's a big difference. I think most of us know that. He is a citizen of El Salvador, but his wife is a U.S. citizen as well as their child. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Your thoughts on this situation and any comments you may have. Again, all comments are welcome. Just be respectful. Again, thank you. Please be safe, be well, and you know the rest. Until next video. Bye bye for now.